The worst thing that tech ever did was get into healthcare. I mean, fine if you want to use it in the operating room for procedures, but they've taken over the HR department. And when you have fools like this that think they somehow have life experience but yet have no background in healthcare whatsoever, well, then, they can just target people. Yes. Let me just read a little bit from an interview with this one. Again, Karma Check. I don't know. They've lost. I don't know what happened to. I 4 weeks. I was supposed to start the job a week ago. I mean, again, what good is tech and AI when it takes longer to start a job now than it did 40 years ago? Like, that shows me not competence here. But I don't think it's about competence. I think he's a total globalist, is what he is. And probably all in with DEI. So just a journey into tech. I'm just going to read this transcript. So he was asked, welcome to the HR Technology interview series. Please tell us about your journey in the tech industry. What inspired you to begin Karma Check? Thanks for having me. I've worked in technology and B2B software for most of my career. Spanning multiple decades, I've been passionate about combining innovative products, technologies, and business models to create highly successful companies. As an entrepreneur, I've started numerous tech companies, the most well-known being LinkedIn, where I was co-founder. I always had the entrepreneurial passion in me, and I still do. Well, his dad was an entrepreneur. Yeah, I can't find. It's interesting. They do all these background checks on America, but you can't find much about his family, except that both of his parents secured jobs. They came here, immigrated because of the Vietnam War, and then went on to get jobs in Silicon Valley. And his dad was involved in it was a venture partners firm, early capital, but he keeps it private. While he looks into everyone else's background and keeps an average American citizen from getting a job that I've already been hired for. As society, we see all these issues around misinformation and have to figure out what information sources to trust. What? This wouldn't be a place to start learning how to trust. I'm just saying that as a psych nurse. I mean, he has no medical background. What I realized was that people make significant judgments based on the information they get. Having accurate information is critical, and in the professional world, people make decisions about who they want to work with and hire based on this information. I was also looking for a blue check mark that would appear next to profiles and resumes that would exist next to their experiences so that others know they're looking at accurate information. In some industries like healthcare, screenings are long and arduous for both candidate and employers to verify the information. It wasn't that long before you guys came along. I've been in healthcare most of my life. I've been a registered nurse for 13 years. I'm telling you, 40 years ago, it never took this long. But this isn't the first time this has happened to me. They're targeting people is what it is. At Karma Check, we want to make that process faster, easier, and more convenient. Really? Really? So you think faster is 3 lost drug screens, 4 weeks, and I still haven't been given any schedule, yet I was hired. Yeah, way to go there, Eric. This is interesting. How did the name Karma Check pop out in the mind of the founder? What are the core offerings that justify the name? We wanted a name that evoked positive and approachable connotations. The term karma is often associated with cause and effect, where actions have consequences. The name Karma Check suggests that we emphasize the importance of considering an individual's past actions and behavior when assessing their suitability for particular role or opportunity. It implies fairness and ethical decision making, ensuring individuals are treated justly and fairly throughout the process. Every bit of that a bunch of BS. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, you know everything there is, but we don't know much about you. That's what's disturbing. Because what you're doing with on this is what I've talked about for years now. This is the globalist digital gulag. When you're on your own time, you have a right to speak up, okay? But this, him and his company, okay? I mean, when you lose 3 drug screens, and they would make some excuse, but that goes beyond just, I mean, that's incompetent, clearly, okay? And that's not fast tracking anything. But they've been doing, I've said for like a year now, I said, I apply for all these ghost jobs, they go nowhere. Like I never hear back. This was one I heard back from. So the whole process, all the contract signing, everything, and then him and his company have been what has been trying to prevent me from starting. Because when you have tech that controls every American, because you can't go and just give your resume to people anymore. Every company, it doesn't matter if it's healthcare or not, you have to go through the whole online thing so they can target anybody they want. This should not be allowed. This is not America. And karma is an ugly name. Because the way it implies is like, we're going to do, because look, this is because I speak up, all right? But I have a right to speak up. I'm an American citizen. On my own time, I have every right. I'm sure many of the liberals would be like, that's what you get. Well, wait till that comes coming for you. Because he has just, they have a whole marketing around the healthcare system. And that's the worst part of this. As a psych nurse, we do not need tech in psych, okay? We don't. Ever since tech came into psych, I've seen it even get worse than it's already been, all right? Because it's not like these people care. These people are globalists and they're just about control. He's also tied to this, it's called Cell Staff. And he talks about it in this interview. Please tell us more about your recent collaboration with Cell Staff. What kind of benefits would you be committing to the customers? We're thrilled to work with Cell Staff. They are a healthcare staffing company that needed fast and easy to use background checks and credentialing. They are one of many instances of staffing companies with real problems they need to address in an easy to use way. They wanted to work with an innovative partner to take advantage of future technologies. Everything they do is utilizing AI and ChatGPT, by the way. We have been able to provide them easy-to-use experiences for both their compliance team and clinical candidates. Yeah, these people should not even be involved in this area at all. He goes on to say that artificial intelligence, AI, can help deliver faster turnaround times and increased accuracy in background checks. Clearly not. Clearly not. This isn't the first time I've had problems with them, though. It isn't. This is tech and AI doing this. It's targeting people. For example, we can train an AI to recommend the most suitable clinics where a candidate can do a drug test based on speed, cost, and other parameters. AI interprets results instantly and flags issues to be dealt with. Yeah, what issues? You had issues with I wasn't even told there was any issues. Yeah, so what is the point to AI? You're using AI to target people, bankrupt people, keep people from getting a job. So please don't call yourself even American, but you wouldn't want to, would you? You've just used America to get whatever you can milk the system for, right? While you target American citizens that are average, hardworking Americans. You can't gain anything from a background. What you're doing is going on social media just to target people. You are the fear that our founders of America had, was people like you and your AI and technology.